Hi, and welcome to Chef Maxwell's Kitchen, where we get a chance to play with Virginia-grown foods every time we're in the kitchen. Today we've got some really special stuff for you. It's wintertime, so it's cold. We got a great soup. It's a corn and crab chowder. I got the pot started getting hot here. We got wonderful crab. Crab from Virginia is as good as it gets anywhere in the world, but we've also got good Virginia corn and good Virginia potatoes to go into that. So I'm going to start by putting some oil in the bottom of this stock pot. We're going to add some garlic. You can hear that sizzle. And some onions. We're going to stir that around and let that start to soften up and clear a little bit. And then we're going to add some potatoes to that. So potatoes will darken, so I don't usually open these up or cut these up until we're ready to use them. So in it goes. You can do them a little ahead of time if you put them down in water. Potatoes are going in. The water will help keep them from turning dark while you're waiting to cook. I'm going to do one more. Stir this around. One more because there's a couple of camera people here that are probably going to want to eat this. So I'll make sure there's plenty of food. All right. And the potatoes are in there. Now we want to get them started because potatoes will take a little while to cook. They're going to take about 20 minutes to actually do the cooking. So, but we got some things to do here to keep us track. We're going to add some carrots that I've already diced. Stir that around. And now I'm going to add some chicken stock. And you can use any stock you want. Most grocery stores have got a really good range. Some of them even have crab stock. So whatever you want. I'm going to add some chicken stock to this and let that simmer. What we want to do is we want to soften up those potatoes enough so that when we add the crab and the cream, that it finishes off the soup. So we're going to go ahead and take just a little bit of a break now while this cooks for 20 minutes, and we'll be back and show you how to finish this soup up. All right, well, these potatoes are just about soft enough for us to take the next step. You can see that the amount of stock in there is reduced to about half, so it's intensified a little bit, and we're just about ready. And we're going to add the corn. All right. I'm not going to add all of this because I'm making a slightly smaller batch. All right. Now that corn just lowered the temperature good, so I'm going to turn that up some and bring it back to a boil. Before we add the cream, and there it goes. We're going to add about a cup of cream. All right. And now while this is returning to heat, I'm going to talk to you a minute about the crab meat. Well, I'm using some lump crab meat here. So if you use lump, you don't have to pick it at all, but this is kind of expensive. So if I were going to make a big batch of this for a big party, I don't think I would use the lump crab meat, at least not all lump crab meat. There's a good product called claw meat. It's about a third of the price of jumbo lump. You don't have to pick it. It's a little grayer, but it's got a really good flavor, and oftentimes I'll use that. So I'm going to add the crab meat to this and stir it around. Now this just has to really get hot because all of the stuff that's in it now is cooked. I'm going to add some green onions. I'm going to adjust the seasoning with some salt and pepper. A little pepper. A little bit of salt. Stir that up, and then I'm going to add some thyme. Now, I like to use dried thyme, but you need to use a lot less dried thyme than you would fresh thyme. I like to use dried thyme because it's consistent throughout the season. I can use it in January or I can use it in July, and it's going to give me the same potency, so I don't have to adjust my recipe. Thyme works really well like that. All right, so we've got potatoes and crab and corn all working together in here. This is all hot through, so in we come. Get some of that juice. All right. Wipe this plate off. Put it down here where you can see it good. And I'm going to garnish the top of it again with a little bit of green onion. And we've got a wonderful crab and corn chowder featuring all Virginia products. That's wonderful, it's hearty, and it's going to warm you up really nice on a winter night. Once again, we've proved it's okay to play with your food, especially if your food's Virginia grown. So we'll see you next time, and meanwhile, have a good time. For more delicious recipes using Virginia-grown fruits and vegetables, contact Lisa Lloyd at the Virginia Department of Agriculture, 1100 Bank Street, Richmond, Virginia, 23219.
Chef Maxwell's recipes are listed on the Virginia Farm Bureau website. That's VAFB.com.